In reverse, right? Old Testament, right? In reverse is 68, right? It's reverse when we take the numbers that are associated with the 26 letters and write them straight out, but take the numbers and flip them around. Now we have the same numbers arranged in a different way that gives us different numbers for the same letters, but breaks the code and gives us the number 68 for Old Testament, right? So we're talking about that one word with 2 syllables and 6 letters. Easter, right? Easter, 68. Old Testament in reverse is 68, right? So we're talking about that bright and morning star. We're also talking about that dark and evening star, right? That dark and evening star equals 187, the number for murder. The mind kill, right? The one who comes to kill, steal, and destroy. The mind, right? So we're talking about those 5 letters that are hidden right in plain sight, which is 2 of the syllables or the sounds or the phonemes in Lucifer, right? So we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters. A fall, like a lightning strike, right? The shining one. Remember, shining one adds up to 114. So we're talking about those 5 letters hidden in plain sight, right among the 3 texts, Old Testament, Gospels, and Quran, right? L-O-U-S-A. If you take the numbers that are associated with each of these letters, 12, O, 15, U, 21, S, 19, A is a 1. Again, if we take the numbers that are associated with these letters, Lusa, it adds up to 68 that we got in reverse for Old Testament. It adds up to 68 that we got from the simple ordinal of Easter. That F and that H. The 6th alphabet is a F. The 8th one is a H, giving us that F sound. That 3rd sound. Lucifer is 3 syllables. Lu, Sa, 68 Fa. Hidden right in plain sight. We're talking about that dark and evening star, right? God's sun setting. That dark setting star, right? We're talking about the information that's hidden right in plain sight, the infiltration, the grand deception of the Easter holiday, and the death murder cult that you have been in all of your life, right? We know that dis-ease is caused by traumas, right? Ever since we've been here under the bright and morning star, whether we were under the Old Testament, the Gospels, or the Quran, we have seen nothing but traumas, events that send signals to our biology and causes distress, dis-eased, right? And so hidden again right in plain sight, right? Since we're in the Old Testament, Lucifer appears in the synagogue. Synagogue is one word with 9 letters. We talked about God's Son in the previous videos, not S-O-N, but S-U-N. And when you took the numbers for God's Son, you got the number 99. So here, hidden right in plain sight, right? Synagogue, one word with 9 letters. Easter, one word that has a totality of 9. One word, 2 syllables, 6 letters. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. Off of one word, Easter, 19. So we have the number 19. We have the number 68. And we have God's Son, 99. Just recently, another signal sent to our bodyology to bring on distress and dis-ease, discomfort, right? Because Jesus is Lucifer. We have a Christian terrorist by the name of John Earnest, right? Who attacked the synagogue, right? Killing people. He's 19 years old. That one word with 9 letters, right? He was born June the 8th, 68. Old Testament, 68. Easter, 68. June 8th, right? God's son, 99. He was born in 1999. So when you write out John Earnest's birth date, right? He's 19, 68, 99. Don't believe me? Check it out. We're talking about a death murder cult, right? And as I said before, the reason why the Jesuit priest said if you give a child to them for the first 7 years, they know that they will inflict enough distress, enough dis-ease into the programming of that child that they can tell you what that man or that child is going to be. They're going to be in chaos because gospel adds up to 74. Jesus adds up to 74. Okay, cross adds up to 74. And when we take 74 and add it to the number 126, we get the 200 plus killings and the bombings of the 9 churches. 1 plus 2 plus 6 is 9. This is more distress. This is signals being sent to the biology and the psychology of the human being to cause terror and trauma in their psychology, to thus in turn send negative energy to the cells to cause disease and sickness and more sickness of the mind, right? We're talking about a dark energy, a dark and evening star, because a star is an energy. Dark energy masquerading itself as light, as bright, as a bright energy, a light energy. But in fact, Venus is the same planet. Jesus and Lucifer is the same character. Don't believe me? Go back and look at these videos. Do the math, as they say, right? And if it adds up, and if it's that right and exact, we can clearly say that Jesus is Lucifer. That same dark and evening star is that same bright and morning star, Venus. So we're talking about the number 187, the number for murder.